All right, folks, I'm excited to introduce all of us together. Usually we're always virtual, the Street Tales team, part of the Street Tales network, and wanted to give a quick trailer on what you can expect from listening to the Street Tales podcast. My name is Tyler Martin. I have 15 years of law enforcement experience. I started off my career as a financial advisor, quickly realized I hated it, became a Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputy, a Maine State Trooper, eventually went to the Secret Service. I'm still in federal law enforcement, and I wanted to create a podcast with my friends where we could get into actual real conversations with not just cops, but people on both sides of the law. It's now expanded to doctors, lawyers, victims of crimes, their stories, mental health, diet, nutrition, fitness. It kind of expands the scope. And the more I get into it, it's like there's so many connections that tie into what a law enforcement professional is and the expectations that are put on them. And so I'm excited we're all together. I wanted to do this with you guys. And I'm excited for you to listen to the Street Tales podcast.
Well,
Mo?
Hey guys, my name's Mo Greco. I had 17 plus years in law enforcement. I left because I did things backwards. I started working and then had a kid.
Yeah.
So that was the only reason I kind of got out of law enforcement. I always loved what I did, worked at the sheriff's office, enjoyed meeting with people, but I was always super passionate about two things. I was really big on the mental health because I happened to be one of our negotiators when I was there. So had a lot of experience with people who struggled with mental health issues within that realm, and was always passionate about learning how we could better communicate with people that we're having to interact with. And so this podcast gives me an opportunity to talk and discuss what did we do good? What could we do better? How can we better equip the law enforcement officers that are going out there? Training has always been something that I'm very involved with, and specifically kind of teaching those classes that other instructors they weren't sexy. Everybody wants to teach firearms and driving and DT, which I teach those things too, and they're great. And there's a purpose for them. But if we can, before we have to get to those other things, be able to talk to people, that's huge. So I am enjoying the ability to talk to people, hopefully learn from people, hopefully teach a little bit, because I do pride myself as being a perpetual learner. So
Absolutely.
loving it.
Love it. Love it. Hey, everybody. My name's Adam Macaluso. I just realized I have 26 years with military law enforcement. I'm old. Started out as a grunt in the Marine Corps and stuck with it. Did active duty reserve time. Did federal and local law enforcement. Retired from local law enforcement. Went back to federal law enforcement. Left that for, as Mo said, for some, I guess you could say, quote unquote, mental health reasons. I lost my daughter. My wife and I lost our daughter to cancer 2 years ago. And I can tell you doing this podcast has definitely helped. And I like Mo said, I liked all the training. I liked all the shooting and all that cool stuff, but she's absolutely right with the mental health stuff. You have to know how to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And if people can get something out of this podcast, besides that we're human and, we get the same organs and red blood that everybody else on the street has, that, that like, hey, we all have something going on, whether we're a cop or the bad guy. And, it's maybe if people just start talking to each other.
Yes.
And right off the bat, instead of being an asshole right off the bat,
Mm-hmm.
It would be a different, maybe not a different, just a better world.
Yeah.
And I think this is what this podcast is showing is that where everybody comes from. It doesn't matter what side of the law you're on, because as we all know, there's people on the quote unquote good side of the law that are complete a-holes.
Yes.
True.
And people that are on the bad side of the law and that would push you out of the way and get hit by a car to
save you. Yeah.
to save you.
Sure.
And we've seen stories of that, like with criminals, quote unquote criminals helping cops out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the beauty of this podcast. I love that. It's just getting to know people.
Awesome.
And BJ, it's all you.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm BJ Atkins. I've been a cop for a little over 14 years now. FBI certified bomb technician
Let's
for
go.
about 6 years.
Crazy.
So I've done some things and seen some things.
Yeah.
Been involved in some stuff.
Yes, you have.
But I think this is a great opportunity. I think what a lot of people don't realize about not just law enforcement, I think law enforcement kind of just maybe kind of is a microcosm of just human society as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
People don't usually get the time to talk to people and figure out their stories, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of interactions are very short, very to the point, very
Intense.
very matter of fact, right? But once you kind of like back up for a second, have the ability to talk to people, kind of hear their stories, you kind of figure out the why of something happening is usually the one part is the most important part, but usually the one part you don't get
100.
in a lot of
Yep.
interactions.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head with that,
yeah.
BJ, the why.
The why is the
why.
is the most important part, and everybody is people. You know, obviously everybody's people, right? But people have stories, right? And most people just want to be heard.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity to kind of let people be heard and kind of give their story and give their take on it. So it is therapeutic in a way to kind of listen to people and talk to people and kind of hear where they're coming from and just, you know, to see a different side of people that you don't get on a one-on-one, you know, in passing, right?
Absolutely.
So to take the time to talk to people is a great opportunity. So I'm definitely thrilled to be a part of it and excited to see where it goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is honest conversations. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly,
Yep.
the successes and the moments that you feel amazing, that you accomplished something, and also the times you feel this big and you fucked up or something.
Yeah.
It didn't go the way you thought it was going to go.
Right.
We try to talk about all of it. And that is the goal of this podcast. So I appreciate it. I'm going to get to do this with my friends and
Yeah.
we'll see where it goes, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Let's go.
All right. Let's take a break. And then